catalysts for Slayer's Fang and what's it called?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Choir of One. But
you mean like the refits like Onslaught and that sort of stuff, or do you mean the
like the
parts for do you mean like the you can have like One for All and
yeah, like that
Onslaught
stuff.
and
Like I already did Barrel Diode's all done. I just need to actually no, it's not all done. I still need to get one more. But like for
the best one's
Encore,
Target Lock for that.
yeah, I got Target Lock, so I'm not really
Yeah.
too fussed about the other one. Besides for the Triumph, but I still need to get like D-Stave and Onslaught for Choir of One.
Oh yeah.
And I need all three for Slayer
Onslaught
Fang.
on that thing is insane. Like that's what I have in mind. It's so good.
I need to get that. I just don't know like which oh, hi Adam, is that you? I'm streaming right now. Anyways, but I just don't know where to go to get the catalyst for it. Like I have no other quests.
For what? Sorry, the Fire One you're talking about?
Yeah. Hi Adam.
One of the like, God, it was a while since I did it.
I can just look up a video and find it. That's just like busy
Yeah,
work.
like I know one of them you have to kill, go to a certain area of the Nether. And I think of Barrel Diode. Oh God, I can't remember. God, it was so long ago.
It's all good. Like, I'm not like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I got plenty of time. Did I join on you or did I join on somebody else? I joined on you.
You joining me? You joining me?
Okay.
I'm just.
Yep.
Man. Yeah, I've seen this Gambit one before. It's like it's played like 10 matches in Gambit. Like, who's gonna do that? Like, seriously.
Yeah, that's the biggest Gambit.
I mean, if it was like 2 or 3, like, I probably would do that, but.
Just wants
10?
to engage Tom. Be happy.
Man. Right. So
Oh, there's actually there's a thing over here for the gunsmith that has a. What the heck?
You don't look too banged up.
What? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I just got Onslaught and I apparently just got all the catalysts for Choir 1. All right, don't gotta do nothing.
Oh.
No, it's what? It just gave me them. What? It just gave me them.
That works. Okay.
No, it literally. I just went to the gunsmith and it gave me all of them.
Oh.
Well, because I had already done the objectives for. Yeah, at least it looks like I had already done the objectives for the. Like for the catalyst, so it just did it. Okay.
See?
That's
Well,
one more up and down.
Just looking at the clan bounties,
Uh-huh.
winning 4 Gambit matches with clanmates can't bother to do that one. Groups of matches play 10, definitely not doing that one. Complete a raid, but again, can't really necessarily be bothered to do that. I'm thinking.
I did want to do a VOG.
Okay.
We don't have to though.
Do you?
Lane said
I was just going to suggest because there's one of them is to do complete encounters of a dungeon.
We can do that
I think-
together.
Yeah, that would be good. And then do seasonal activities again. It's pretty easy.
Checking now.
Did you want to do
Complete a
Prophecy
Nightfall.
or did you want to do like we can do Nightfall too, or do you want to do something else?
Well, I actually think whilst you're on, I need to do like one of the triumphs is to do a Pit of Heresy, or I can need to do Grasp of Avarice with clanmates. So perhaps the quicker one would be Pit of Heresy.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. I was gonna say we could do
We do need one more
Vesper,
person
if we
though,
want.
for it, though.
we don't need. I don't think we do. Do we?
I think we need a full fire team. Yeah.
I thought.
Sadly,
Oh,
it does.
I
don't
thought
think
it
works.
counted when Briar and I did it.
The-
Just
the-
Tur and I.
Well, I mean, it does for the bounty, but doesn't for the triumph.
Hmm.
Which is annoying. It doesn't matter. I guess we just could do it anyway. We can't get someone.
We don't have. I mean,
Uh,
we could just do
I think
the.
Elaine's not coming on.
He said he would be on in a bit. when I texted him. I don't know how long of a time frame that is. We can see. So we can knock out like the Nightfall if you want right now. I think that would count for just you and I.
Yeah. All can do is, yeah, whatever.
Let me check Zavala because I need to focus. I need to check what my Lotus Eater has on it.
Is it like 1 GM that will
Probably
complete the triumph? I would assume so, right?
Yes, I think, because that's high enough level. Is that my Lotus Eater? Where the fuck is my Lotus Eater? Lotus Eater is secondary, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So much crap in here.
What even is the GM?
I don't know what it is this week. I have one? I know I have one. I have to. I have a few of them.
I think it's Hypernet Current this week.
That one's not too bad, at least in my opinion.
No.
I don't think it's
No,
terrible.
it's fine. It's pretty easy, and yeah. Especially some seasoned gamers like ourselves.
Indeed. Unless Adam wants to get on.
Yeah, could ask him.
I don't know if he's still watching my thing. Adam, are you there? I don't think you are. It's a 0 right now.
Rhythmic physical expression.
Right, are you done with the tower here? I'm gonna.
Yeah. Walter Whitman.
Yeah, if not, I can just get an extra randomer.
Yeah, whatever. Hypernet current. Should I do arc or should I do this build? Getaway artist. All right.
Peacekeeper. Manticore, what the? I mean...
Don't be mean. Everyone has their... What's the... It's
Whatever.
Overload and,
Overload and...
Unstop, right?
Unstoppable? Oh, you left.
Okay. I'm not gonna be... I have an Overload machine gun.
Oh, he actually...
I have Overload pretty good here. But, Unstop would be kind of a questionable... Oh, did you kick him? Oh, where'd you leave?
Yeah, I got another guy. Another guy.
As long as you're at Unstop, we should be fine.
Yeah, I got Unstop.
Sick. Sounds good. Now water.
Yeah, I think for the raid, Brian said that may not be able to get Saturday off, which actually, to be honest, it probably works out better for me anyway.
Yeah.
Like, because otherwise, if that wasn't the case, I'd have to like basically not sleep. So actually, that means I can sleep now, which is good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good because it means we can flesh out the mechanics a little bit more too. Like, well, the mechanics will already be fleshed out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I bet those Vex pumps are also poking too close to the city's internals.
Should have planned scout rifle for this. Why am I acting like I can change now? I can't. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of like, what if we do this and this, you know? Like, I know like sometimes we get the mechanics, but it'd be way easier to like, especially if someone already finishes the raid within the first like 24 hours, that it would like, they probably already have like a little bit of like a guide out for like at least like one of the encounters.
Yeah. But they certainly did for the like sorry, like first 24 hours they had these like first few encounters kind of figured out.
Yeah, and that was Salvation's Edge. I don't think this raid's gonna be as like spectacular as Salvation's Edge. I'd hope it's not like a Root of Nightmares, but I
think it's gonna be kind of in between.
Yeah, I think it. Oh, what the fuck! I ran away to not get shot by that thing. Ran back up and got shot. Anyways, I think it'll be like a vow. You know, didn't that take like 18 hours or something like? Not like 18, but like, you know, more than 12.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. For 12 hours, like it'll be.
And 12 still isn't that amount.
No, I think that's fine with me for day one.
But yeah, and like it's never fun like going in right at 10 when everyone's trying to figure out the mechanics, and you're just sitting there like looking at everything.
It is like WoW where it's like just error codes and shit as well.
Yeah, that is true. I do enjoy like the hype, you know, of going into the raid like immediately, but
yeah, it's like all new cycles kind of thing, but also at the same time,
I feel like we're not in groups.
Benefits of not going straight away.
Yeah, like, we're not in groups that like are doing it day one.
I would love to be. We're not gonna get a world first kind of deal. So
I would love to,
but
I don't think either any of us, you know, God willing, you know,
yeah, we've got to be realistic.
have that time commitment right now.
Which means they could infiltrate the network and gain access to the Veil.
I feel like, where are we supposed to use these? Like,
Taken a relentless.
You can for the like kill the boss.
yeah, I thought there was like a mechanic we had to do beforehand. Oh, awesome. That was just really to stay alive from the sniper, but. I thought there were way more ads than that. Hello guys down here. Alright. I'll stop down there. Dead. Is there a barricade time? Yeah, right. was Hypernova. What? That was crazy. I thought we were standing in the same spot and I got killed.
Having the boss, like, having the tormented Sam on you.
Oh, he did that after I died.
Alright.
I have no clue, whatever. As if he really used a lot of the revives.
Those taken and remove them from the system.
Hey, Guardian? I'm not sure just how much damage these Taken can do, but hopefully we can beat them to the punch. The Cloud Arc is built on the energy field produced by the Veil. It's resilient, but not impenetrable. A backdoor wouldn't be impossible. Maybe getting rid of whatever is at the center of this will also help our Vex problem. Maybe.
Okay, here we go. Oh.
There's got to be a way to destroy these lights. We can't let more of them form.
Alright, okay. Isn't there a way to just skip this shit with a skimmer?
Yeah, you just go directly to the right.
Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, okay, we're good. Well, those lights like one hit you.
Guardian down.
Alright. What did for him? Are you skipping it? Or are you going to get him?
Shit. I'm just going to the end.
That's fine, I'm going there too. Not too worried about him. We should be able to just get him up.
I think
What the
it
fuck?
respawns.
What?
You dead as well?
It like gave me a turn back, like invisible barrier, turn back zone. What the fuck? That made no sense. Sorry, friend. Hey, Tom, I have a rift here if you want healing. Pretty low. Sorry, friend. We will get you in a moment. Should pull him eventually, right?
Yeah, I think it pulls him at the top here.
That's my last machine gun. one hitting me. I gotta run. Alright, I'm coming back. Do one more. Up on the top over here. Keep hitting with that.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's the modifier that gives us more health. Okay. That's why the blights aren't one hitting. Thank you.
The Taken haven't even been here very long, and they've still
Here we go.
managed
This
to
is what I
take over
need
this
right now.
next pocket.
They're fitting allies for Callus, infesting any space they're found in. If we'd waited any longer, this would have been much worse.
Yeah. I don't even want to think about that.
I wonder how Bull Charge is gonna be next season if it's still gonna be broken as shit.
Nope, it's gonna be absolute trash.
Do you think so?
Yep. What makes it good right now is defibrillator blast, which is dead away. I mean, it'll still be okay for damage, but it won't, you know, you can't just sit in a group of enemies and just stay alive. You know, that's what makes it so strong right now.
Yeah. One of the fastest I've ever ran the strike. Sometimes I get held up at that sparrow bit.
This is the access point.
Yeah,
Let's get rid of
a lot
that
of people still
Taken
die on
before
that.
it opens the path
Yeah.
for the Cloud Ark.
I mean, I would have died if I didn't have the modifier right now. But yeah, I don't even think that modifier affects it. Yeah. So I've got like no heavy. Kind of sucks.
Guardian down.
Alright, back up there.
Yeah. You stun him, Tom? Okay, random up. Revive, please. Heavy would be wonderful right now. But I'm not gonna just. I guess I could just pepper him with my hand cannon, but they're just gonna do too much. I'm kind of screwed over here, not gonna lie. I got like no ammo. The fuck? Hey, if you guys drop me special, please. Oh, Hypernova. He did. You stun this mob for me? I don't have anything. It's dead. There we go. There's a bunch of Axion darts in there. Let's use a cranium on the boss. Nice to recharge my super, which is cool. Still got no damn ammo. Oh, a bunch is dropped. Finally, two special bricks, a heavy brick. Now I'm useful. Hypernova's dead. Most expensive game. It's not too bad. You kept up with it for a while. Yes, yeah. Cranium just be chunking. Get my super.
No, damn it.
What?
That does not stop the right.
Oh fuck.
We're back in business.
That's all good.
Defenses are back up and taken or
I got
cleared out.
the thing anyway.
Yeah. What was a weapon this week?
No idea.
Yeah.
I think it's Shadow Price.
Oh. So not
I
even.
don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sick. I can dismantle this bomb.
complete combatants in seasonal activities or dungeon.
With clanmates?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Lightbringer. He's working with cheaters. Don't buy silver and DLCs. Save your money. Cool. There you go.
Alright. What's included as seasonal activities? Is that like the Nether and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Core blades.
I think so. Nether quarter blades. What does the bounty say? I think I might actually need that one. Can you bring it to tower real quick? 'Cause I think it's a different one than what I've had.
Are you doing bounties on all your characters, or just doing it on your?
Nah,
warlock?
just a warlock. I'm not fussed doing all of them.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be that big of a issue.
Well, they haven't strictly confirmed whether, like, you're going to be able to bounty or not bounty prep. Like, they've said that I think they're quite open to the fact that they don't really like it, Bungie, but
Yeah.
they've not really said also anything that suggests that we cannot do it at this moment in time.
That's true.
Yeah, I think if they did get rid of it, I think that the community would just go absolutely like they'd be not happy. People around for sure.
Yeah.
Especially those people that already have bounty prepped a lot. You know, like they're there's probably a lot of people that are not gonna be too kindly to that.
I'm probably gonna sound pretty hypocritical when I say this, but I mean, because I'm bounty prepping, but I don't think it should be a thing.
No, to be honest, yeah, I'd agree. There's a whole reason why, you know, they want people playing the new content. They don't want it to just be power through it all and then you don't play again. You know, it goes against what I guess it depends on what your motives are. Like for people who obviously world first raiding, they kind of need it, but I suppose if everyone got rid of it, then I guess everyone's still on an even playing field.
Yeah, that is the thing. Like some of the artifact mods definitely do help a lot in the world's first races, but I think that the prep should be mainly like the amount that you grind before the stuff comes out, but like weapons wise, you know what I mean? Like I'm not I don't know how to say this properly. Like, I feel like I'm ahead enough when I had grinded out all the really good weapons from the past seasons and everything to prepare myself for one of the new raids or something like that, rather than having to prep bounties and get a lot of experience. You know, that's why I say it's not hypocritical, because if it's in the game, I'm going to do it. Oh, Lane's here. Holy shit. I didn't even notice. I feel so bad. Holy crap.
You just joined.
I need to invite him to the party. Oh my god. I need to invite him here.
Well, now he's here.
He's in the thing.
I know.
Yeah, I just need to find.
Do you want to just quickly
list.
power through a? I need a dungeon clear. Do you reckon we could just power through like a pit of heresy?
Yeah.
Pretty quick.
Dude, I did kind of tell him I apologize for that. Oh, you already joined, dude. I'm so sorry. We were in the middle of a nightfall, and then when you called, and then I didn't even notice that you joined.
Oh, you're
My
all
bad,
good, dude. Ain't no biggie.
Anyways, but I mean, yeah, that's it. I was like not the biggest fan of like just the bounty prepping in general, because I think it's a lot. I don't know. It's not necessarily like an unfair advantage, but I'm also just like, if they're bringing out a new expansion, I just don't think that it should be that the bounties should be saved. I know that they kind of changed it where it's like only the weeklies or the bounties that are staying in the game can be completed. Like if it's like you do seasonal bounties, they take those away, you know, which I think is good.
I think they're trying to phase out bounties bounties, I think, stop really, because you see that now, obviously the actual playlists, you know, there's essentially no bounties, right? It's all kind of like in-game achievements.
Yeah. Yeah. And like
You know,
with Pathfinder and
Nate,
everything too.
by the way, we're gonna do a couple of clan bounties. Do you? I need to run through a quick dungeon. Do you mind running through it with us?
No, I don't mind.
He said, "No, I'm getting off."
No, I'm gonna leave you guys.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
I'd say heresy would be good.
You want to do a pit? That's what we're doing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet it'd be the quickest one to do.
Yeah, probably. Somebody was on the Dead by Daylight Twitter, and they said, "Please add sex to Dead by Daylight." And then the Dead by Daylight team responded, "On some level, I have to respect that you straight up asked, but no."
Damn, that's kind of fucking whack.
No sex. No sex in Dead by Daylight. I don't lie, I forgot how to do like half of this shit in here. I know the first encounter is to run to the rooms that are like lit up on the wall, right? Isn't that what it is?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't remember last time I completed this dungeon.
Me
Get
either.
the sword and then just
Yeah.
bye right, bye right.
See where you're moving. Actually, I have guillotine on me. Fine. You know, I'm put on my void build because that one's fun to use. And this isn't really a serious dungeon, so. Forgot they added flags to this.
Yeah.
Isn't the area like over here that we have to go? Check the symbols?
Yeah, on me.
Oh, on you? Oh. What is it then?
Yeah. Give me a second. It is. I would call it Oreo, Division, and then Spider.
So, Pokeball.
Yeah.
What is spider?
There's like a C on the top of it, and then there's like legs below.
Oh, okay. I know. Alright.
I'll get that one.
I'm going to Pokeball. Well, they're all over on this side.
Yeah. You get Pokeball, Roy. I'll get Spider.
Oh, you're gonna get the knight and get the sword. Okay, I remember this shit now.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't played this game. It's so fucking long. I haven't really played anything in a long time besides Night Raid. Which is, by the way,
Our Faz
fun.
reign went away, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm not not gonna lie, every night that Nick has been off, we've been on a fucking night rain. Got about 60 hours on it, I'm about halfway done with it.
I hear it's tough.
It's pretty fucking bad. Great game, but super fucking hard.
Okay, Oreo's done.
Yes.
Where the fuck is the knights?
You said X is done?
I'm at the last spot, but I don't see a fucking knight.
You gotta kill the ogre on the bridge when we're spawning night. If I have a sword lane, I can try to come finish the job.
Well, I killed the ogre over here, but
Oh,
oh,
it's
here
not
he is.
spawned now.
Now the knight decided to show up.
Well, Tom and I are here.
I've only got 60 shots left though.
Okay, which one is this?
This
Oh.
one
But it did a heavy attack.
I remember that used to be hard. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm surprised they never got rid of sword swinging.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
they never even like said nothing about it.
You think they do like a cooldown or something? You like you can't swing continually. Something.
Yeah, I mean you'd think, but I'm just surprised
So I
they
guess
never
it's
touched it.
pretty low down the list of Bungie's priorities, I guess.
I mean, when does it really come in? Like, when does it really break the game? Never.
True, true.
Ah, yes, the dick walls. What was it that we had to do? Oh, a Deathbringer. That's what it was. That was part of this dungeon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A technical dungeon exotic.
And Xenophage as well, technically.
Oh, it was. That's what I meant. Yeah, Xenophage. Just tank the ogre blasts in this thing.
Okay, far left.
Oh, the only rotation I know of this was the one I did for Solo Flawless. So I just do that pattern. So if we're going the same spots, then that'll explain why.
If you do that one then, I'll just go to the far right.
Cool. Oh yeah, there's a ball on each. Oh, okay. Ball on each side. I remember this now. Is there a way I can go to like the bottom here? Yeah. It's a crazy time that you chose to do this dungeon out of all of them.
What's this so crazy?
Because I'm just like, I've never had anyone be like, yeah, I just want to do a pit for the triumph.
Yeah, and for the clan, you know, the clan bounty.
Yeah,
Could have been like just do Vespers.
I want to do
That would
that.
be crazy.
I like Vespers. I don't know what you're on
Yeah,
about.
but it's not that you can quickly bash out, is it really?
Yeah, I just want to get the pyroelectric nade launcher because I need a good one. Not nade launcher, I mean auto rifle. That was a waste of a Nova Warp.
There's a void charge over here on the boat.
Yeah,
I got him with the buggy stuff, to be honest.
over here. We gotta go through this thing over here. Alright. I got 2 out of 3 dunk, Tom. I got the middle and the left on.
Yeah, I'm on the last one now.
Alright, cool. You done? I remember ball duping during Solo Flawless for this.
That's been long dead. That.
Yeah.
How you gonna do it? Legit, kind of.
Legit's not bad though.
Nah.
It's just, yeah, the veterans need those memories, man. up top right when you dunk, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I think 2 on either side.
I need to go craft the Choir of Onslaught, like you said. I've been using Graviton. Like, when I'm not doing any actual hard content, I use a stupid-ass Nova Warp build. But it's fun.
You down.
Okay, alright, I missed all the notes.
Got how many is it? Is it 6 you were doing 2 or 5?
6, you have 2 more. You can see on the runes on the left and right pillars.
Yeah.
Forgot what Curse of Suffering even did. The all encounters with a full fire team. Oh, I must have done the boss fight just randomly. Oh, I'm so lucky. I just.
I was not so lucky.
Yeah, your body
I
is.
was not so lucky either.
Well, well, well. Look who knows more about this dungeon. I knew that was gonna
I
happen.
promise it's not me.
Thanks for your honesty,
It's
Lane.
definitely been a hot minute since I've done this. I'm not gonna lie.
I've got you.
This is the part I was mainly worried about right now. I don't see nobody on my radar right now. Where? Okay.
Middle left.
Isn't there 3 groups though?
I would literally run the same way as you, right? Like I just
I just remember
way
my
I do this
solo
dungeon,
flawless
how I do it.
patterns. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah, exactly the same as me.
That's what I would. I start out. I go to the middle, and I take whatever out. Joop, joop.
Guys are solo flawless.
I stopped solo flawlessing the dungeons at my last solo flawless I did was Ghost of the Deep. Then I was like, I'm done with this. Like, it's fun, but I don't like
That's ironically
spending.
probably the most difficult one to do, I'd say.
Ghosts, you think?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought arguably now it's like
Or
Vesper.
Vesper, maybe.
Yeah, is the hardest one to do now.
When I started Frozen, all basically this season. So when I was away,
Okay. Yep.
oh. Like,
Oh, shit.
like I did, there's a lot I didn't do, so I kind of did them all this season, and they're all great.
I just really did not like. What was the one they recently came out with?
Under adoption.
Not Sun. Warlord's Ruin. Like that came out after Ghost of the Deep, and I didn't like it enough to like for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna learn this and solo. Why? Like obviously know the dungeon mechanics and everything, but I was like, I'm not solo flossing it because I hated that, and I still do hate that dungeon. Still don't even have the exotic, and I haven't.
Me either.
Oh yeah, Lane and I were farming the boss from that like every week when Final Shape came out.
We were doing it 3 times a fucking week.
Even sometimes more
They
when
still
it
don't
was
have
when it was the weekly dungeon and you can farm the drops. We were doing it like multiple times on each character, and we still didn't get it. It's so stupid. And I've done.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on that dungeon, honestly, Roy.
Yeah, no, same. I've done the Catalyst run for that gun too in Warlord's Ruin, Tom, and I don't even have the gun. Like that's how much like I've fucking played that dungeon, hate it, and don't want to go back to it.
I like the
you're
boss
done,
fight
yeah.
for that dungeon. I'll give
it's
credit
on
there.
us,
I
Tom.
thought the boss fight was pretty fucking easy and pretty doable. I didn't really mind the boss fight, but the rest of it just felt really jank.
The only part of the boss fight that I hate is when they spawn the Taken orbs on top of you, and then they
Yeah.
just murder you. Like that's what I don't like. It just seems random.
I hate how the fucking enemies can punch you and give you the taken shit back.
That shit's so funny to me that was a mechanic that they made.
It's funny, but it's so fucking annoying too, because just when you think that you've had it, like, when you give it away, and they just, like, slip in a punch on you, that pisses me off so bad. Timers at, like, 0, and they get by with hitting you.
The amount of times that you punch it and it doesn't actually transfer the thing back either.
Yeah.
It's just not my favorite dungeon. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I guess I'm not gonna like. And also the emblem for the solo flawless on Warlords was not very cool looking. Like the ghost one was sick, like the hive skeleton looking guy underwater. That was dope.
I quite like the new Cetus Force emblem, the one for Sundrop. I think that looks quite nice.
Yeah, that's the one you have on right now, right? Or is that the day one?
Yeah. That's the Cetus Force.
Okay, yeah, that one does look pretty cool. I've thought about trying to do
My
Sunder.
favorite one is
Favorite one is
yeah.
what?
My favorite point was the contest Vespers one, like the purple.
That one is cool
I love
as
that one.
fuck.
Who you guys got that done?
Tom, didn't me and you do that one?
Yeah, we did it, didn't we? Yeah. Well, I think like we did it, and then like I think you joined as I was like doing the boss fight, and then we just like.
And then we
Watched that
reran
the
it
first two
within like the
encounters
last 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they thought when they released Shadowkeep that the objective Purge the Tormentor would mean something different a few years later. Based on the game's lore. Now it sounds, unless they changed it. I will say when this came out, it was a banger. Like, it was tough.
Yeah, yeah. When the game actually used to be semi-difficult.
Don't do this. What do you, I'm gonna put on Tractor. Do you guys want to run Thunder Crash?
Yeah, I'm just crashing it.
Yeah, I'm already on Thunder.
I'm still gonna run,
Yeah.
I'm gonna run, Cast Reach, but yeah. Now I don't need to run, what's it called?
I'm just gonna be honest, boys. Like, I really just don't find a whole lot in Destiny that fun anymore.
I think right now is not too
Yeah.
much. I'm so excited for Edge of Fate though. There's some stuff I'm kind of like all right, like that seems a little weird about, but majority of the stuff they're doing, I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
They're making
just
a lot
also
of,
excited for new content.
quality of life changes to the game as well, which I think is going to make it like. Right now, you look at like the director, and like half the shit on there, no one even like if you're a new player, you'd be like, what the hell is fucking, you know, the moon? Like, how does that tie into anything I'm doing right now? You know, but
Yeah,
I think they're making it so like, that is going to be like much simpler.
I like the idea of the portal because I think, you know, with them adding in like the solo stuff is gonna be good to like kind of direct people around a little bit easier. But at the same time, I also like the director. Dude, I know it's like going away, but
they are keeping the director.
yeah, but they're not updating it. Like Kepler's not gonna be on the
yeah.
director. It's just gonna be what we have now. Like all the new stuff they're adding is always gonna be on the portal. I guess is what they said. But I'm excited for the expansion because it's all the quality of life changes, like all the armor systems and revamps that they're doing. I think that's worth it for me. Oh. Yeah, I thought that couldn't happen.
Okay.
Oh.
I know.
And the story, I think, is gonna be pretty cool.
I think it'll be good. I don't know. Like,
See what the raid offers too. That'll be the nice part.
I can see your pessimism because it's obviously has been pretty slow of late, but there we go, right?
Factoring. All right. Fuck, man. Oh my god. Shit, bro. He died. That was less than 10 seconds.
that was definitely solid.
The fact that the boss fight is faster than the first encounter. Poor guy. See, this resilience discipline helmet that I just got is actually extremely better than the one that I currently have on. But too bad it's gonna be bad in Edge of Fate.
Yeah, you're gonna want to spec into, like a lot of people are specing right now into mobility. Because mobility is going to be changing to weapons, which basically, once you have like max stat, I think it gives you like base 10% increase on like all your weapons damage.
Yeah.
And then you also going to be able to run surges and everything else on top of that. I initially also in my Titan, Hunters are going to be, yeah, although they are also being shafted as well, Hunters, because right now, like, the Gambler's Dodge is, you, when you dodge, you obviously get your full charge, but...
You know what tower comp?
Yeah, sure.
You need to go get
gonna
a
be
Hawthorne thing?
The Gambler's Dodge is it's going to be spec'd into, like, your, I think it's into your melee, so... Like
yeah, because anything that has a
how they're doing
recharge for an ability it scales to your stat that correlates with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so okay, well that's odd then. If you're changing Gambler's Dodge to you don't get the full melee back, it scales to.
Yeah. It'd be like they could. I think they do if you have it max stat, but if you don't, then it won't. It'd be like, I don't know, popping a barricade and it only like a bastion void barricade and only partially healing you, for example, or like a rift that only lasts for 2 seconds rather than like 10 seconds. You know?
Ripplyre's handshake.
Yeah, that's
that's pretty much what's
you're gonna have to
going on here.
massively spec into it basically to make that viable. You know.
And Hunters already don't have too much. I feel like that's the sad part. I feel like Hunters like. I'm not saying this because I'm a Warlock main, but I think Hunters are the most non-versatile class.
Yeah,
like it's like okay.
Right now,
except
the
for
only good quality is in PvP, I would argue. Except for PvP, Hunters are you're kind of almost semi-throwing if you're running a Hunter nowadays. Like in comparison to how strong Warlock and Titan is.
I agree. Sadness.
I guess you have like Golden Gun and stuff, but like it's just.
Yeah, I mean it was like.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
What was it? The sniper that was going. Still Hunt.
Oh, Still Hunt. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the exception.
Massively. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe that's gonna make a little comeback here.
We'll find out, but
I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Like just for like crazy damage. But that was also for Witness. Like I don't think anything's gonna be a sponge like the Witness ever again. I'll bite my tongue on that one.
if you've done a Salvations, you know, the particle reconstruction, whatever it is, like you can one phase Witness very easily. Like
Really?
yeah,
there.
incredibly easily.
I haven't done a Salvation's Edge in so long. Like it's just like
Take care
I
of
think
yourself,
after like
okay?
I got the title, did it a little bit more after to finish off the remaining patterns I had for the weapons, but then after I finished up the patterns, I was just like, yeah, I ain't doing this no more.
No, exactly.
Wasn't worth it. What are we gonna do now?
The last clan bounty I have and need is for the seasonal activities, but I don't know what would qualify.
Nether.
The combatants in seasonal activities, Never or I guess
Court of Blades
Court
could
of
do it.
Blades. Which I reckon's quicker.
Yeah, it is.
Court of Blades.
I'm
Okay,
cool, whatever.
do that then.
Fine.
Do that then. Right. Should you do an expert one? Might give us more progress. I'm thinking. Not easy.
I don't think.
Well,
I mean, if it does ads, I don't know if it will, but I'm down to do expert just for the rewards, the
Adepts.
adepts.
Yeah.
You're.
Very bad.
We ran that pit of heresy in 19 minutes. Was our time at the end?
And that boss just fell over, like quite literally. Like
No,
he spawned and basically died
That was
almost
so
immediately.
dumb.
Imagine doing that at like Vespers. Imagine getting up to the you know, being teleported to the top and just doing that immediately. Oh, I just got. Yeah, good.
You got cacao. Yeah, join on us maybe.
Maybe. If I make you fire team lead.
Oh, you didn't get kicked?
No.
Oh,
I'll make you lead then.
oh boy. Okay, it'll let me launch now. So I need to get to rank 11 before the season ends.
Have you soloed the dungeons? That's the only one that most people don't. It stops and gets rank.
No, the only thing I have to do is do Sunder Doctrine solo and do it on Master.
The solo is. I mean, I know you're a warlock, but on Titan it is very easy. Like I would say, it makes it like a joke, really, to be honest.
I'm cool with the
Like, I think
first and
that's-
second encounter on solo for sure. It's just the boss fight. Like, not that he's like tough to damage or anything. It's just because I know that boss fight's gonna take a long fucking time.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
Got quite a lot
running.
of health.
Yeah. The damage is like
If you're
not.
running warlock, if you're running warlock, I'd recommend probably using Sanguine and then Queen Breaker.
I know it won't be like the damage is not what I'm worried about. Like I know like regardless that'll be figured out. You know, it's just the time that you know like all the going into the room, deactivating this, deactivating that, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, especially
you know,
you make a mistake, you do the wrong one or whatever.
yeah, then you have to go back in.
Over again. Yeah.
I thought I had super right off the bat. Behind us. Alright. to not stand on the taking shit. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. That made it a lot easier. I only have tier 1 right now.
I'm still.
Bulwark, Swarm. I love Quarter Blades and just the obnoxious amount of chaos reaches you can get.
Yeah.
Stay close to Layer's bomb comfort. Okay. Can get the shelter. Oh, you gone? Hell yeah. Dude's health was dead before you even got there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Blood begets blood.
I had the powered melee kills grant like infinite grenades for a little bit perk when I was running my getaway artist build, and I had like fucking 6 turrets out at once. That was awesome. Oh, let's get together. All right.
This is supposed to be expert, but
It is. We got champs.
No, I'm just saying it's. I get one. Yeah.
No, this is mine. Oh, this is bound. We gotta get them away from each other. Stand over here with me. Ah! I was gonna put down a rip. That's mean. There we go. Okay. Okay. Ah! I missed. Throwing.
I was gonna go into the first one, but he died, so.
Oh my god. Holy shit!
Damn.
Any fucking grim. You guys are all dead now. A bunch of husks is what it is. That's what the bosses are right now. What is the max thing here? Is it 12 or is it
13.
oh, 13? Okay. There you go. Each more runes. Vanish. The hell descenders.
Back up.
Oh wow, this is a nice spot here.
We'll take out the blights. Each one of the room.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, you're right. Fucking.
Yeah, that's where it shot me up. I thought it was a good spot, but I got fucked. Got you, dog. Oh, Blaine's got you. I count as a challenger, that's wild.
No, not quite.
It did. We didn't have 9. Why is he so healthy?
Oh. Yeah.
I got a lot of damn health. We were really quick on this next round if we get really good modifiers. Could be good. Maybe get max. Or how sharpen it is.
Thunder Crash.
Same.
We just need to get this round and then one more after. Pretty damageable. because we suppress. Yeah, okay. We'll get 12.
Oh shit! Wow.
She suspended me while I was in my super. Okay. Leave me alone, please. Where's the boss at?
There he had. Oh. Oh.
You can't kill me. Let's do it though. Give me the sword. Just give me that. Thank you. Ooh.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, what the? Tom, they fixed it. Look at this. I'm gonna spam my light attacks. You ready? Look above you.
Where are you?
Right here.
Yeah.
That's me spamming my light attacks. Like the swing. It drops. It
Oh,
makes
what?
you. It makes you an uppercut and drops you to the ground. Here, pick it up.
Huh.
Try it. Try to sword skate.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, you're right. Well, they fixed it here, but not in Pit Heresy.
Not in the dungeon,
Yeah. No.
but in the seasonal activity, they did.
One step at a time, eh?
Seems to be the case. That is a different sword. Holy shit! That only gave 25%. At least that's what I got.
20% with mine.
Oh damn.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the Nether would have. Would they have more enemies? I don't know if they would actually.
No, I don't know necessarily. Like that was quite a bit. I wonder. No, does it say? Is it PvP or seasonal challenges?
It just says defeat combatants in seasonal activities.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we could maybe do PvP if PvP grants additional progress.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
It says combatants rather than like guardians. It probably would say combatants or guardians.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
I would assume. Yeah, that's pretty apt. Oh, there's so many. I wonder how many combatants do you need to kill then in seasonal activity to work?
I wonder how many of the seasonal challenges actually count.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, does Onslaught count?
That's a good question. Actually, I don't
It says
know.
seasonal activity.
Is it a current seasonal activity or any seasonal activity? That's the question. I would assume it's this season's activities. That's what I would assume.
Let's see. I'll launch a an Onslaught and see.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be interesting to find out.
Do you want to do expert or do you
assume-
want to do normal?
Up to you.
Do normal. Well, expert doesn't even give anything, right? Like
Just adepts. Yeah.
for what?
Oh, extra drops. Sorry, it just gives you extra
Oh.
drops.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah. No one cares.
Use my fun Nova Warp now. I also do need some of the materials from this. And this has a shit ton of ads, so
Yep.
we'll see if it doesn't increase the bounty, then we won't worry about it. Can we track that?
Yeah. You
I'm
just-
reading multiple enemy contacts.
Like-
Oh yeah, wait, no, it automatically
Light 'em
tracks
up.
bounties. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does count. It does count.
Okay, cool. Alright, 26. Alright, now the frame's just gonna piece the hell out. Yep, there we go. Bye bye. Can't even help us. Alright. Oh my god. I don't understand what they expect us to do when they spawn in waves of Screeb. Like, huh?
Shoot them.
Well, no kidding, but like, you shoot one of them and they all explode. And then Briar and I were talking too, like,
right.
why do they even make
Oh, I
yellow?
get you. I get you.
They make
Yeah,
yellow
okay,
bar
right.
Screebs too. It's like they're gonna do the same thing. They just run and blow up. Oh. Don't have anything for him. He didn't need it.
A legacy of old race burns at your fingertips.
How many waves is this?
You don't want to know.
Lots.
Definitely not 50.
Definitely no. Definitely not.
No, it never would be that many.
No, definitely not.
You don't gotta stay if you don't want to, Lane. It's fine. There's the 10-round version, and then there's the 50-round version. We need as many kills as we can get, so we chose the 50. Oh. Very good, Lane. It's all good. Appreciate it. We do have to do the weekly challenge on Fads, though. The weekly challenge on Fads. We should do it this week.
When do you want to do it?
What?
When do you want to do it?
I mean, I'm cool to do it, like, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, whenever you want, really. I'll be playing. Yeah, whatever.
Only have 4 more Night Lords.
The Lord is nigh.
Dude, you need to pick that fucking game up.
I suck at those types of games, man. You don't want me on your squad.
Dude, you literally cannot. Literally, physically, in no way possible.
I don't know, man.
I'm fairly certain.
Perhaps.
This man fucking plays the tank class on there and dies before me in a 14-to-1.
I've got eyes on
when
Elixir
we're running
captives.
the characters that are
Guardians,
lowest health pool.
time to be heroes.
Oh yeah. This part. I like seeing them in
Fun.
cages.
The build crafting and shit on there is just insane. And there's no better game than a roguelike.
Wow, an exotic! The totem should be by you, Tom.
Yeah, I got it.
Good work, Guardians. Let's bring those Elixni home.
Heavy.
Why am I lost? Oh, there we go.
Oh, 35%. I've got 15% so far. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm at 45. I got 20. What's good about running Warlock? tell me about it. I might. I never played any of the Borderlands, but I did hear that they're all pretty much separate, right?
Yeah, there's a few things that carry through the game, but otherwise they're all pretty different.
Like story-wise, though, right? It's like is there much continuity to the stories, or is it just kind of like different?
Yes and no. I mean, you will see
I believe
characters
in you.
from past games.
The
and
Elixir
shit,
believe
but
in you.
essentially every fucking game is about a new team of vault hunters looking for the vault.
What's the vault?
Vaults are throughout the galaxies in that universe that are essentially like fucking loot banks guarded by a huge alien.
Oh yeah.
Essentially, like, to dumb down the lore of that game, it's just a bunch of greedy fucks that are killing giant aliens and attempting to get that shit.
The story of the game is literally about loot.
Yep.
Sounds like a Destiny player's dream, honestly. I probably will pick it up then, just because I do want to play it.
I won't lie to you, I don't even think they're close to competitors. I love Destiny, but Destiny is not even close to it.
Very good. That'd be fun then. I'm down to probably play it. When does it come out?
Success rises upon itself through blade
Damn, okay.
claimed
Yeah, that'd be fun. Especially, like, it's gonna be way better looking than all the other ones. I mean, not that the other ones also have looked great. Like, they looked like... I remember when Borderlands 3 came out, I really wanted to get it, but I just, like, I kind of was late to the train. But if I...
The biggest thing that separates people on if they like the game or not is depending on if you like the whole, like, cel-shaded look to the games. Some people really can't fuck with that.
I love that cartoony ass
I
look. I think that
understand
shit's great.
But if you can get past it, or you do like that art style, then you will fuck with the game heavily.
I think that style is sick, like the cartooniness. I was actually having a conversation with a couple of my guys at work, and I was like, you know, it's great that they try to always improve graphics and, you know, do the next best thing with all the processors and engines and, you know, make the game look more realistic. I'm all for it, right? It's cool, it's the evolution of technology, but at some point I'm like, I know I'm playing a video game, and I'm like, as long as that shit, like, looks relatively dope, like, I really don't give a fuck if I can see the neck hairs on my character during a cutscene. They really don't.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Because to me, gameplay is so much more important than graphics.
Like, one of my friends was saying, like, Destiny kind of looks like, he said it looks cartoony, and I was like, I mean, I think it looks great. Like, I wouldn't change a thing about how Destiny looks. Like,
I think Destiny looks really good, but I couldn't see the cartoony aspect, I guess.
I mean, I get, like, the characters and everything look... Huh?
I would argue that instead of cartoony, though, I think it looks more like space fantasy.
Yeah, that's what the game is.
I don't really think it makes it cartoony. Like, at that logic, you could argue that some of the things are actually
Yeah, like, I think Destiny looks relatively realistic for what they've been doing. Like, shit,
yeah.
if you want to...
Especially a fucking 10-year-old game.
What, Destiny?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did great. Like, I wouldn't change it, but I'm also used to it, you know? I think with the art style and design of everything that they have in Destiny fits everything else that, like, they do with the game, because it's not hyper-realistic to the point where you put something so far-fetched in the game it just looks like shit, you know?
Guardians, you've got new
Like, they can,
hostiles
like,
closing
around
in
this
on the
map there's
EU
blobs of
fast.
every, like, random, like, shit everywhere. Gross, and it's like, it makes sense of how the game is.
But I mean, I totally understand though, because like that's even like Meg. Like Meg fucking hates Destiny.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people don't have the fondest opinion.
Like McKinsey says that the PvE content of this game is absolute trash and boring. But
It's definitely it's a different taste, but that's also like I didn't realize until they came out with the Rite of the Nine what population of players had never touched a dungeon or a raid or even attempted to touch a dungeon or a raid. Like it was like appalling to me that only like whatever like 10% or like 12%, I forgot the exact number, of the population that plays the game had ever cleared a dungeon or a raid.
Yeah.
I was like, so what the fuck do
It's
people
quite
do
low,
when they?
surprisingly low, isn't it? Really.
Well, I was like, what do you do when you get on? Like, do you just run the seasonal shit and run fucking Vanguard ops? Like, when I get on, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do a dungeon, I'm gonna do a raid, or I'm gonna do like the seasonal shit on the highest difficulty possible. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never thinking like I'm gonna get on and run strikes.
Shit, like, a lot of people just have no idea how to do any of the. Like, they don't want to learn either how to like do the mechanics.
That's true.
For
But
us, it's easy.
even if they didn't want to learn how to do the mechanics, they could still go in a raid and say, you know, like have people like take them through and stuff, and be like put an easy job.
Times where you were being kicked because of that. You know?
Yeah, that is true.
Also, though, I will say while you're touching on that whole mechanic subject, Tom, that's a good point. The PvE in this game, I won't lie. Like, the longer I've played it, the more I'm really not super fond of PvE myself, unless it is something like a raid that has mechanics.
I agree. Like this stuff is boring.
Yeah, it's boring as fuck.
Like
but
one
the
reason
raid
like this is fun right now is because I just use a goofy ass build that I don't ever really use.
There was a big argument, like when raids were first coming to Destiny 1, like if there should be mechanics, or if the bosses should deal a lot of fucking damage and have a lot of fucking health. I'm not gonna lie, I think even if they had a ton of health and they did a ton of damage, I still don't think it would be as intriguing as what learning mechanics are.
Because there's not many games where you have to do it in the same way as that, really. Like, yeah, so like actually learn like things in a kind of particular way. You can't just, I don't think just chill out. Like,
What was this thing shooting at?
like in a dungeon, you gotta actually do it a bit more.
What the hell is he shooting at?
I don't know.
Alright.
And like, that's like me, like, I'm not big on like, most of the Souls games. Elden Ring was really like the first Souls game like, I really liked. But I can say, like, really, besides the difficulty of that game and like the super deep lore, like there's really not like a lot of mechanics to learn. Like you're just learning the boss's movesets and then remembering every move that they're about to throw and then fucking figuring out when to time a dodge and stuff. So like really like, as fucked up as it's gonna sound, I would argue that Souls-like games are really no different than games like Guitar Hero and Wii games. Because essentially it's the same fucking
It's
thing.
pattern memorization.
Just timing
Is what
your
you're
fucking,
saying.
yeah.
Which is yeah,
Like
definitely.
you're literally just timing the fucking choreographed movesets. Like that's literally it.
Yeah.
Which I'm not gonna say the Souls games are bad. I'm not, because a lot of the weapons and shit in that series of game or that genre of game, they do add a lot to the game itself, and the build crafting and shit adds a lot to it. But if
One
you
of
look
y'all
at just like what the bosses are, like it's not like a Destiny raid. That is a game where the bosses are difficult because of their health and the damage that they put out. But it's not as intriguing as like, oh yeah, you have to have somebody on the team fucking stand on their head. You have to have another person on the team fucking do jumping jacks in a circle. Like it's not intriguing.
There's lots of different ways to like say you do
Engage.
like a last wish. There's lots of different ways to actually do damage. Like traps. So you have to do the same thing. You know, depends on the team, right? If you went into one raid and then you went into another raid, there'd probably be two different ways of doing the same thing. You know.
Yeah, and in games off of difficulty, I mean, it's really not like, oh, well, let's do it this way. It's like, okay, well, we know that we just have to fucking use, like, min-max damage output and learn the dodges of the attacks, but there's nothing like, I guess that's one thing I really liked about, Salvation's Edge. Verity, yes. Was it stupidly fucking hard? Sure. But the thing that was cool about Verity was it made you use your fucking brain.
Yeah, I'm a Verity lover. I also like, as toxic as it sounds, I was like, yeah, good. Like people that don't want to fucking learn how the mechanics work, like you're gonna not clear that part. Like, and then the people that are gonna want to clear it are gonna fucking either kick you or find a new group without you. And that happened a few times. Like, I was in groups that I had to remove people because they're like, no, like if I get teleported, like I can't do it. Like I gotta shoot myself with a rocket. And it's like, bruh, like, you fucking kidding me? Like, you need to do that just because you don't want to, like, you don't want to pull up a damn Verity calculator and remember what order to put the shapes in the fucking, put the square in the square hole and the circle in the circle hole. Like,
and that is the thing I will admire about Destiny. I mean, until the end. Like, I will always say that Destiny with its raids, that wasn't an innovative thing to do.
well, that's how you, in my opinion, that's how you should
Granted,
be
it
playing
has
the
been
game.
done
Like,
by
you
other
should be, you know, use the strikes and, you know, dare I say Gambit and the, you know, story as your leveling experience. And then once you have that, then go into Nightfall and dungeons and rage. And that's like where we live. And then we do stuff like this just to fill out triumphs, XP, and bounties. You know?
Did you say dare I say Gambit?
Yeah.
That's my biggest unpopular opinion in this game. I will argue still that out of Crucible, Strikes, Heathen, Gambit's still the best.
I'm sending you some heavy firepower to
Wow,
take
that's
them
a hot
down.
take. That's a very
I would rather play PvP than Strikes and Gambit.
Like, I don't mind PvP, but I like Gambit. If Strikes take too fucking long, I get bored.
Oh yeah, okay.
And
To
Gambit is
mix
essentially like
point,
Strikes,
I get
but with
fucking
a
yeah.
little
I'm
bit
bored as
of
shit during Strikes. Like it doesn't ever go too well. You
And
try to run them as
PvP,
soon as possible.
I get so bored of just fucking on people. Like, yeah, it's cool, like, for the first 10 minutes of the night, but then it's like, am I really loading into another match to do the same shit?
What for PvP?
Yeah. Well, I like Gambit, because like, you kind of have to have a loadout that can handle bossing, and you need a loadout that can fuck on somebody that invades.
I've been doing
Hold the
trials
line.
these past
These
few
enemies
weeks,
won't break you.
and it's been really fun. Like I've been like
I haven't done trials in a long time.
I've been enjoying it. I went to the lighthouse these past 2 weeks, the solo queuing, which was pretty awesome. It was fun,
Well, now you don't actually have to go,
flawless.
you know, flawless anymore. It makes it, I think it makes a great change personally, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's nice because I mean, yeah, my tickets I did not go false at all, but I had like a 3 or 4 win streak on the ticket, and depending on how high your win streak was before you go to turn in the ticket at the lighthouse, gives you more rewards, which is pretty cool, and also to turn the stick low on your armor. And I just wanted to get all the armor pieces before the new season. And that's been a lot of fun. But I like I'm saying, like I get on, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do a dungeon or a raid, or we're gonna do one of the seasonal things, but like on a max fucking
Rises
difficulty,
upon
you know?
itself through blade claimed triumph.
I think it's fair.
Our many hands join in praise. So it will be
I guess the thing too that I will say about Borderlands that I heavily fuck with is so.
I'm about done with
Alright,
this
so
bounty.
imagine like the exotics on this game and shit, how that works. So imagine that. But that is legendaries on Borderlands. So like, say you get to a point where, yeah, you're fucking absolutely brokenly strong. You're shredding through whatever the fuck you fight. It also takes something from the Souls games where you can do like a new game plus, to where you can do the like true Vault Hunter mode, and it scales everything to make it harder and shit like that, and then you get better drops, and like, it's a way to where it keeps the enemies harder while you're broken, because you can build crap in those games to get fucking absolutely broken. But there's enough difficulty modifiers and shit that you can do to where it's not so easy you're like falling.
That's where this game
This
kind
game, I
of.
feel like, really did that. Like, this game, I feel like it's still easy to just get bored.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with.
It's because Bungie buckled to the pressure of people saying, "Oh, it's too difficult." Like people were like, this game needs to be way more difficult than it is now. Like it is.
Look at
so much
Destiny
easier.
1. Destiny 1's the prime example.
Yeah.
Like D1, you couldn't like in D1, if everybody popped their super on a boss, bro, you maybe did like a quarter health.
D1 was fucking this game. Backset.
I think the
Still
launch of this was a huge backset. I think it's a better game now, like fleshed out wise. It just like the only issue is that's what I come up with a lot of the time. Is like I'm like, damn, like that boss just spawned and you just thunder crash with a falling star and chaos reach and the boss was shredded. Like that would not have been in Destiny 1. That's where my gripe
Even
is.
beginning of Destiny 2, it was about the same.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, you just pop your super. I remember during Forsaken when we were doing the campaign and we were doing like the Baron hunts or whatever. When I unlocked Chaos Reach, I remember just like the bosses would spawn for the mission. I'd pop a Chaos Reach and they were dead. And that was during like the first run through the campaign I'd ever done. Like probably under leveled and never had done it before.
Yeah.
And that's like that was unfortunate. But that is a constant thing that I will. Or a constant point that I always have in my head. I'm like, yeah, like the bosses are sometimes bitches in normal content. Like, I mean,
I'm gonna build on your point. I think with no mechanics, I don't think this game would have a player base anymore.
oh yeah, without like a raid or a dungeon, yeah, no, I agree. Like that's what makes the
Think about it. Like
boss fights
people like
nice.
me, you, Tom, like. Okay, can we all sit here and say we would still play this game if they never added a new raid, new dungeon, or if the game didn't have raids or dungeons?
No, I would
still
leave
fuck
it.
around on this game.
No,
Yeah, I wouldn't stay with this on, no way.
no, I stay for
Yeah, that's my
the
point,
new
like-
crazy shit.
Like that's all they keep players invested with, and they know that. They know that
Yeah.
if it was not for raids or dungeons, dude, every one of us would be like, all right, this is fucking boring now. We're out.
I agree completely. That's what hooked me on the game because it's just there is so much to do. Like, there is the simple, quote unquote, boring content. I'm sure for some people this is exactly what they want to do. They just want to run and shoot the fucking gun and leave. But I think it's a good mix of it has that shit and then also has like the good amount. So like if I'm in the mood like for a day to come home and just not talk to anybody and do some shit like this, yeah, totally. And if I'm in the mood to like do some crazy stuff and talk to some people and do the raid or dungeon, awesome. And that's what I prefer to do 99% of the time.
Yeah, I think the most fun I have in the game is when it's like actually something engaging, like content dungeons, for example. I think that's a really good addition.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, contest should be its own mode, I think. Which I am happy they're making world tiers to kind of do what you're saying about like the New Game Plus and Borderlands. I think that'll add a good like addition to things, especially with like the weapon tiers and all that type of stuff. Reminds me of Division a little bit, and that was a really good part of Division.
The Division 1 was fucking stellar.
I really loved, I love Division 1. Dark Zone, I lived in Dark Zone.
That was fun.
Yeah, I mean this.
Like that was solid fucking fun.
Yeah, and that was
Everything
world tiers.
in Destiny, like where you could fucking go and do wild shit, possibly lose. And I know it pisses a lot of people off, but I think that would be a cool thing to
I've got
add.
eyes on Elixir
Something like
captives.
Gambit.
Guardians, time to be heroes.
What was cool about Division 1 too is like it was a looter shooter plus it was a extraction shooter.
True. I think something that would be fire for this game, but they will never add, and you guys might be like, dude, you look fucking retarded for this thing. But there's a game mode I think would be awesome.
Are you done, Tom?
Yeah.
We can just head out then.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
I think put a game mode that would be insanely fun for this. Alright, so picture Gambit, but dungeons. You can invade the opposing team doing the fucking dungeon. It's like two teams competing to who can
Was it the first
complete
person to finish a dungeon
fastest.
with someone invading
Yeah.
whilst you're doing it?
That's interesting.
Yeah, like, I mean, or even fucking raids. Like, invasion shit with that. We have these fucking spaceships that can apparently go to all these places, but you can't fuck with other people while they're trying to do their thing. Like, what the fuck? Like, all Guardians are supposed to be fucking pals? No, I've met a ton of fucking douchebags on this game. Let's fucking hop in their game and just fucking ruin everything they're doing. Why not? It's just like fucking Elden Ring, bro. If you're playing base game Elden Ring, you might just be fucking walking around trying to find where you're supposed to go, and somebody just hops in your game and kicks your ass.
I'm kind of hoping with Renegades that they make it so you can like side, because it says like the new, like you're gonna go to like an underground like crime whatever, like find like an underground crime thing that's going on, and it's all about the dredging. So I'm hoping that in Renegades they're like, all right, pick your side again, because that was sick when they did that. Remember that during Season of the Drifter where you could pick your side, like Vanguard or Drifter side, and then your missions were different than other people's because you picked the different side. I hope they do that with Renegades. That'd be sick.
Drifter, I'm not gonna lie.
I did too. On this character I picked Drifter, and on the other ones I picked Vanguard. Because, you know, I had
a ton of people that were like wholeheartedly in love with like going for the Vanguard, like they still play with Nerf guns.
Tom's like, oh yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
No, I enjoyed that a lot. That was sick. I mean, I just don't think that, unfortunately, like a Dark Zone would, or a Dark Zone-esque type thing would fit well in Destiny, just because the lore of Division was like, yeah, you got rogue motherfuckers out there, and that was like part of the story and part of the missions in the story. We're literally taking down some of those rogue guys. So you going against players that were rogue in Dark Zone was like canon. I mean, I guess they could do a type of thing in Destiny.
But think about like a lot of the exotic guns, like Crimson, Red Death, Thorn. Like, think of all the fucked up guns that like have fucked up backstories that would play into that.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about that.
Like, they could do so much with allowing you to be a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And let's be real here. Yeah, the fucking Guardian thing of, oh, you know, you're not supposed to kick people from raids and shit. Do people listen to that shit? No.
That's why you invite when
So wouldn't it be
Fire
way
Team
funner
Finder.
if somebody, like, if somebody fucking kicked you from a raid after you were, like, just about to fucking finish the boss or something like that? Wouldn't it be way funner to just, like, hop into their game and kick their whole team's ass for them being assholes?
I feel like that it would be kind of cool to, like, maybe not, like, go head-to-head with another team raiding and have invade, but, like, possibly, like, if you do a raid, like, you have the option to either do the raid normally like we do now, or have the option to open invasions from rogue guardians while you're doing the raid, and if you finish the raid while you have open invasions, you get better loot. And that way, like, if I, like, okay, I want to go and invade a group doing a raid and be, like, bad for a day, and then try to fuck them up and everything, and then I get, like, I can steal some of the rewards that they got so far.
Yeah, and, like,
that'd be kind
further,
of funny.
Make it, like, enticing for people to want to do that. Even if, like, there's no barrier champs, like, say they're playing on normal but open invasions, give them the opportunity to get adept weapons.
Imagine
like,
you get a
reward.
god roll and you're on open invasion, and then some dude just comes and fucks you and takes your Fatebringer and then dips.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why is it that, like, all the people, like, in Destiny lore have gotten by with fucked up stuff, but we just have to, like, be the good guy all the time?
We just go up, we finish their ghost and their game just Alt F4s.
Yeah. It deletes their character when you fucking destroy their ghost. Permadeath.
Dude, that'd be so funny. I would like, I'd just make a spoof character for the hell of it and be like, alright, we're doing this. I mean,
I actually saw something hilarious similar to that. There was a dude that was playing World of Warcraft and he had put over 600 hours into one of his characters. And was fighting a fucking, like, world boss, and somebody invaded him, like, the other clan had invaded him, and they kicked his ass, and he literally wasted 600 hours on that character because it was in a hardcore server, so it was permadeath.
Oh yeah, lovely.
So yeah, that would be hilarious to do to somebody on here. Break their ghost and all those years just wasted.
You know what, like, what gets me though about some of the, like, this is gonna be kind of like backtracking the conversation and derailing it a little bit, but so you're talking about, you know, Gambit and also like going head to head on raid teams and possibly like, you know, invading the other raid team. What I never understood about Gambit, and possibly, you know, this is like tangential to that idea, is like it's 4v4 and you're on the same fucking map, like, and it's happening at the same time. Like, are there two areas in the world that are exactly identical that's going on? Like, how does that make sense? You get what I'm saying?
I actually do see where you're going with that.
Like, I'm like, yeah, we're playing on the exact same map. We don't, obviously we don't see the opposite team, but so like in the lore, is there like two areas? Like, is, if you're playing on whatever, Kel's Grave, that was an old map, it's the only one that pops in my head by name. Like, is there two identical areas that are both Kel's Grave?
Unless
one's a lighthouse, one's the real world, and then one's the
like
simulation.
Alternate dimensions.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna put all that much lore into fucking Gambit. You know, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, the team 1's playing in fucking timeline 7A, and then this guy's playing in timeline 10B.
We'll see. Let their money drop a little bit more, Roy. Bungie will do anything. Just let their money fall. I mean, we did just get Icebreaker not long ago. Like,
insists that this is
Bungie will do anything you want if they get poor enough.
Yeah, but they're not gonna. But they're not gonna add Gambit lore.
They're like, but wait, there was more with Gambit that one time. Hang on.
I would
need to rewrite a little bit.
I would cry.
I wouldn't fucking doubt it. I really wouldn't doubt it, as sad as it is. Because honestly, like, at this point, like, and I guess it's also like why I've been kind of falling off from Destiny a little bit. It's like, yeah, at one point the game was my entire life. Like, every day I spent thinking about Destiny, but anymore it's like, I mean, we've kind of fucking hit the pinnacle here.
Oh yeah, I mean, I enjoy
Like,
the game,
really,
like the way it is now, like where I'm not like having to treat it like a full-time job anymore. And it was fine when I was a kid, because like I didn't have a job.
I don't enjoy that anymore.
No, I don't either.
Like, I don't enjoy it being able to be like a fucking part-time. Like, I miss the game when you're like not playing 40 hours a week, you're not going anywhere. That hardcore grind kept people more like about the game. The more they've scaled the grind down, the worse it's gotten.
Yeah, well, that's what's gonna be good about Edge of Fate.
More grind, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I want a ton more grind. Like, if I can fucking like do everything I want to do just by being dedicated for a fucking week, the game is dead after that week.
I agree. That's what Edge of Fate will be good for, though. Is they're taking, we're gonna be able to grind a lot more. It'd be nice.
Well, yeah, because a lot of the grind has been taken away by, like, you know, for example, like only be able to do a raid once per week for you know, for your, you know, pinnacle or whatever. Now that, well, in Edge of Fate, they're gonna basically, because you can just grind it for as much as you want, pretty much.
Let's get
There's no like weekly cap kind of thing.
What the fuck? Oh. Whose cutscene did I just skip? Was that yours, Lane?
It might have been mine.
Do you give a shit?
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
No.
What's better, you think, on Perfect Paradox? Field Prep Trench Barrel or Threat Detector Trench Barrel?
Threat Detector, probably.
I put Pugilist on it personally. I think it's Pugilist, but basically where it reloads. And that's the origin trait I'm thinking of. The origin trait, I think when you hit a powered melee, it reloads from reserves.
I think melee damage increases weapon handling and loads. Oh yeah. Increases ammo reserve, faster reload, stow, and ready. I might do, because I'm gonna use this for damage. I mean, yeah, Threat Detector probably would be the better choice here, actually. So it does the same thing. I forgot what like it can roll exactly with. I know Trench Barrel is good though. I got Pugilist Trench Barrel.
That's a pretty good roll though, to be fair. Pugilist is pretty good as well. Because you're going to be using... I imagine you're getting it for your like Song of Flame...
Yeah.
build, right? So you're going to be popping the power melees a lot, which will boost the handling of that, so you can swap between this and other weapons much quicker. And then the Origin trait will also reload it, and improve your handling as well.
Yeah.
It kind of works quite well in synergy.
Cut Detector is probably the better thing. Pugilist probably wouldn't do too much.
Maybe not, maybe.
Yeah.
Just improves your handling a bit more.
Yeah, I'd rather have Threat Detector. But it does the reload speed just in case I need to reload.
Well, you're not going to need to reload, are you? Because
you're meleeing, so Pugilist, yeah, well,
yeah.
That makes Pugilist more fucking not worth it. Swash.
Well, no, because it improves your handling. That's what you need it for, to swap between it quicker.
Yeah, but Threat Detector already does that. That's why it's standing near a fucking enemy. Threat Remover? What the hell? I need to spend these engrams anyway, so... Sure, I'll get another gun that has a... What the hell is...
Have you got the, you know, there's the shotgun from the dungeon? The one that has one two punch and trench barrel as a roll.
Oh, let me see. From Prophecy?
Yeah.
I kept one. I gotta see what it was. Is that it there? No, that's my Inquisitor. Another Inquisitor. I don't think I did get one with that on there. At least not yet. That's the weapon I have focused right now.
And inspect me.
You have it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame. Yeah, sudden death. That's what I want to get, but I don't think I felt like I got one. I gotta check my API.
This roll's also got slide shot and opening shot on it as well for PvP. Unless you got like a PvE and a PvP roll combined. Would be nice.
Oh yeah, I didn't get any sudden deaths that had a good roll like that. I still need to do another prophecy for this week to get the shiny.
Oh, the quest one.
Yeah.
I don't mind running one if you wanted to do that before. I don't know if you're getting off or what you think.
No, I can run one. And I might even get.
What is it?
Prophecy for this week for Rite of the Nine. We don't gotta do it on Ultimatum.
We're going to. Would you guys care if we go to that Rite of the Nine place or whatever?
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Because I don't have the bounties or anything like that for it.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that'll be good for you because you just be able to get the week 1 and week 2 bounties for Prophecy. Gonna buy a bunch of these.
And then, honestly, not to sound like a bummer, but after we run that, I'll probably get off.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'll probably do follow suit too.
Yeah, so I gotta get out my Galvin as well then, anyway.
Other Threat Detector Trench Barrel. Range Masterwork. Forgot the other one. Reload Masterwork. Huh. Like a full choke. I don't need damn airborne effectiveness.
Well, I think next season is going to be Season of the Solar. Have you seen the new artifact ones for next season?
Yeah, it's like Stasis and Solar, isn't it, mainly?
Pretty much all Solar. They're bringing back the, you know, the make yourself radiant when you get precision hits. To bring that back.
Oh, okay. Thanks for
As
this.
well as like other things. all kind of
Warlock
built into
builds gotta
Soda.
go crazy.
Yeah, like the Sunbracer, etc. builds. Yeah, they're gonna go crazy.
Good thing I love Sunbracers. Briar does not like Sunbracers. She said it's lazy.
It is kind of lazy.
Alright, fuck you.
But again, I would argue that's less lazy than sitting behind a Titan barricade and just tanking everything. At least you got to like aim at stuff.
It was good about Sunbracers. You know, you get the powered melee kill.
Yeah.
Well, solar melee kills. You get the snap kill and you're good. Should we snap?
Is this-
Yeah, snap
which-
is on there. But I mean, Sunbracers are better on full
Eternity, or are
solar.
you gonna do the normal version?
I mean, I thought
Eternity's actually pretty easy, also, to be fair.
I haven't even done explore in any of the dungeons. It's either Eternity or Ultimatum.
Yeah, that's basically the same as me.
Everything dies, so die well. Be
Let me make sure I'm
remembered.
sudden death focused. Dude. Yeah. Ah! What's going up there? I don't want to do that.
Wait, so what weapons should I go for out of all these then?
In Prophecy, a sudden death. I run well for this first one here.
I'm just gonna look at these weapons real fast before we go in, if you guys don't mind.
That's fine, bro. You're good. I run Tractor.
Because I
Well,
wanted to see what the
I
fuck
quite like
our
the
relentless
auto as well
was.
for this. And the, what's it called, the Prosecutor. It's also pretty nice. I'd say the,
That's
yeah,
what I've
the,
been using.
the auto or the shotgun I would focus with me.
I kind of like the idea of the fucking pulse rifle too, as crazy as it sounds.
Yeah, I don't know. It's good, but I think the auto is best in slot for sure, and the shotgun is just pretty like combinations.
there's not many good combinations on Perfect Paradox. There's Threat Detector, Threat Remover, Pugilist, Dual Loader, Field Prep, and Slide Shot. I think, yeah, Threat Detector is definitely probably the better, or Field Prep.
Oh, you can collect both of the bounties for Relentless and a Sudden Death?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, upgrade on it. I don't want to enhance it unless I can get a better one, but.
I think it's the same objective, isn't it, Lane as well? Just complete the
Complete the
dungeon.
dungeon.
Basically. Yeah.
Enhance it later.
And what did you say that you guys are focusing?
A sudden death, the shotgun.
Gotcha. Fuck it, all attuned to it.
Yeah, I mean, you could do like Prosecutor if you really wanted to, but whatever it is
The
from
Prosecutor
Vespers.
I have isn't maybe great, but it's decent.
If you want a good
I
auto
guess.
rifle, I would just wait till we get the one in Edge of Fate, or get the Pyroelectric Propellant from Vesper's Host.
I'll be honest, a big reason why I've just been using the Prosecutor is because it's a fucking ARC auto rifle, and it's already got good enough shit on it that it works.
But yeah, well, as I'm saying, the technical better arc auto rifle is the Pyroelectric, but Prosecutor's not bad.
I feel that.
I mean, I guess the only downside with the one from Vespers is it's not adept.
That is true. Yeah.
I might also manage to get a pretty decent adept prosecutor as well. I did my ultimate run.
I have one that I enhanced, like, partly, and it's got Subsistence Volt Shot on it, is what I chose to put.
Pretty good.
Yeah, the other option is Zen Moment instead of Subsistence, or Target Lock instead of Volt Shot.
Much like the
warlock
Onslaught,
and
I
a
think
dredgen
Onslaught's
ask
actually
a
good
question.
those.
You seek to understand the nature of the dark. We
or
forged an
Official,
answer.
and then Vulture. Not Vulture, Onslaught.
Guardian, do you read? Eris, I got this. Go back to yelling at that tree on Io.
I'll pull this.
You need a handler, Rat. And the
You're
Guardian
skipping it?
needs support.
Yeah.
Suit yourself, Three Eyes.
I forgot about that until Bruce wound up doing it on Ultimatum, and I was like, oh yeah. Going way too far.
Just start on white. I guess start on white.
Yeah.
Wait, how the hell did you skip it?
He jumped up here, and it jumped up here, and then you can sort up there.
Okay, that's pretty god tier. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Jump over the edge.
There's also, you can also double dunk in this part of the dungeon too, but
Yeah, if you jump between the yeah.
it's not really necessary. Like it doesn't like really.
Nah.
It's not crazy.
If you're like a speedrunner, sure, but otherwise, it doesn't take that long to get the street lights anyway.
The first one light is first.
Yeah.
I got 3 light.
Oh, I've got 3 lights.
All good. I can just get it. Ain't double dark.
Oh, I'm gonna make that.
I see another dark. I have 3 already.
There's 2 heal me.
Oh, okay.
Main.
That's damage. Oh, wait.
Not bad.
There goes sudden death. Discord closing time. Great.
So what are the rolls we're looking for on sudden death?
1-2 punch and what is it? What was the other one? Tom?
Trench bow.
What is trench barrel?
1-2 punch and trench bow. It builds all in like separate columns.
I got fucking slide shot, opening shot, Discord, and
PvP roll.
closing time.
We'll see what we get from the secret chest here. Whoops. We got too far? Yeah, we did. It's over here. Got that piss sand.
You said 1-2 punch and what else?
Trench barrel.
Trench bow.
I got 1-2 punch and stabilizer.
Can't get what you want on the first try, Lane. That'd be rude. Not all of us can get a Clown Card firing line Storm Chaser on our first try.
Like 2 years later,
Just to rub it in.
it still hurts just as much, right?
That was crazy. What do you want on, what's the roll you want on that gun again? Oh, I just got it.
Damn, you're right.
You love me. I'm your favorite American.
Favorite. Am I your favorite British?
Of course. The only other competition is golden.
Tuba.
Oh. Tuba actually sent me some stupid ass Instagram post. Oh my god. It's Hunk Streams. Hi Ringo. Is that your remote? Oh, I don't, it's because I have a bottle of, not even lotion, it's just like my facial moisturizer, so I got some dry hands, so you can redeem channel points to have me moisturize, my hands. You'd see me walk to my bathroom and grab the moisturizer. Is that your remote? Oh, it's not. Okay, I thought your remote was the foot one. Up and go. Is that the boss? Did it just like spawn on top of us?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm used to him being over here. Toes. No, they're not your toes. I don't want them anymore. That does not want to even give me anything remotely close to no 2-punch trench barrel. Alright, good to go.
Got 1-2 punch paracals.
It's a yeah, pretty much. It's called a skimmer. There's only 2 of them in the game. There's this one and this one here.
It's the light.
The light, Tom?
Yeah, light.
Are you grabbing him? What do you want to do?
I got
Okay. We need another. Oh, there you go. Light again. The big boy focused on me.
both drop down.
Oh, that's what you meant. This on ultimatum took a couple tries. Got got by that stupid ass axe guy walking around a few times.
Yeah, if he hit, like, I'm ultimating, they hit.
Is it light again?
yeah, I got it.
That's the community call. Alright, that other thing is dead. The homie claimer of ass. Dark right there, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Alright, I got him. Never mind.
Oh, okay, you got him.
My bad. I just like jumped right on top of him. Punch the Europeans.
Actually, man.
Oh. Then it's bad.
I had light, by the way.
I got 3 light over here. And 3 light over there. Okay, Lane, this on Ultimatum was very much easier than Ghosts. After we put you through that.
Is this not Ultimatum?
No, this is not. This is just normal Eternity.
I don't feel like this is bad.
This one's fine up until the boss room. I think even the boss room is not actually that good.
We were able to 2-phase the boss, which is nice.
Yeah. Helps when I fight it. Final boss room.
Yeah, we had 2 Titans and I was a Warlock. Oh. Like that boss fight would not have ended that quick in D1. Prosecutor. Subsistence Rolling Storm. That's actually not terrible. Well, I guess Bolt Shot is kind of better. Actually, I don't know. You might get more worth out of Subsistence if you use Rolling Storm.
I think the Aerodynal GL is much better with Rolling Storm, personally.
Yeah, I have the Psycho Pump with Ambitious Rolling Storm.
Yeah, that's really nice.
It's so nice.
It builds up so quickly.
It does. It's just the damage on the aerial frames is not the greatest. It's good for like trash mobs.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I went the wrong way.
There's only one way to go.
You go to the right when you go outside.
I saw a guy skip to the end on this entire thing. I was like, damn, that defeats the whole purpose of this shit now.
Yeah. I saw a guy, even on Ultimatum, where you have to, or this one, like, where you have to pick up the thing, you just literally just right down to the bottom. Funny.
Yeah, I definitely went the wrong way.
And now on Rainbow Road, you have to drive, or else the game ends. Or you wipe. Oh fuck. Poland's up in the middle of the pyramid. You might die, Tom. Oh no, you got him. Never mind. There's another one.
You do go back outside, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do.
get back outside.
Yeah. The thing about that, the door is shut. It won't let me go outside.
We'll be able to pull you in a moment. you see us at all or no?
Do what?
Can you see us, like spectate us at all, or is it like locking you in the last area?
No, that room that we were just in, doing like the plate flip thing.
Cube.
I'm still in here. Yeah.
Oh, well, you're alive?
You not jump
Yeah.
up and jump out through the door.
No, that door is shut.
No. Maybe because we activated the next section.
Next
maybe,
area.
maybe it's closed it.
Oh yeah. I skipped to the end, Tom. I'm sorry.
All good.
That might pull you now, Lane. I don't know.
I don't
Did
know.
you?
It's not
did you
saying
do
joining allies yet.
What's that?
There we go.
You just skim that.
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, I got to like the portion after the so hard to describe. Like, there's a part where like you're on the trail in the middle, and then it like curves like vertical, and you have to like drop down. As soon as that happened, then I just went to the right where there were the platforms and just hovered down.
Okay.
All right. Yay. Queenbreaker time.
Yeah, just pop your well right on like the left hand, like you know when we drop
Do you
down.
want me to pop well?
Like pop well on the, like the left hand side, like but like you know where the boss is stood in the middle. As we drop down, so drop it on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, I can do that. I didn't even run well.
I mean, you don't even have to run this. That's just out for you.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna
You
just run
can't-
Nova Bomb.
Okay, do that. That's fine. Whatever you want.
Sick. Dad gave me permission.
It's any eternity.
Yeah, we'll fuck him up.
I'm good when everybody else is.
Let me put surges on real quick.
And when we do damage as well, I don't mind doing. If you want me to do the moat bit. Right?
Yeah, that's cool. If you want. Light, dark. More lights on me. Missing dark now. That's crazy. They spawned in a hypernova. I would have just said fucking let that guy blow up. I got 3 dark. What?
I think all of them just get 3 dark. So that's fine.
How is this light over here? Whatever. I think I just left my ogre running around. Not gonna lie. Go in the middle. Oh shit. Put on Nova Bomb. Whatever. I ain't grabbing him. Alright. Where is she going?
That's some bloodlust, hero. You hit me when you were
And you're
tearing
getting your
that
sudden
last
death.
pack
Oh,
of
there we
men
go.
apart.
Spoke too soon.
What the Nine are trying to say. Light,
Oh, wow, we got all
dark,
exactly the same
don't
damage.
matter. Light and
Wow,
dark
who'd have
are
thought?
not the
Man, I
same.
got one with slide
Didn't
shot,
say the same,
with 1-2 punch
just
opening shot, and one
the
with slide shot
difference
trench
don't
barrel,
matter.
and one with repulsor brace destabilizing rounds. That's awesome. Gave me a nice void god roll. All right. You boys.
Funny how the
You
damage
said
is still
1-2
broken.
punch trench barrels what we're looking for?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got it.
All right, pal.
Nice.
Hey, you can get off.
Alright.
Done.
He doesn't even need to play Prophecy no more. And fuck.
I just wanted to double check, boys.
Oh yeah. And now I know how it feels, Tom.
Yeah, just I would normally complain, but I also had to, when I did it on Ultimatum, I got 2 very good rolls, so I can't argue.
Brings back to the.
There's just certain weapons
Necessary.
for some reason that just take forever for me to get a good roll of. Like, you know the Lotus Eater, you know the sidearm, the Void sidearm.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many GMs it took me before I got a roll that I was like semi-happy with.
You want this like the D-stay repulsor brace, right?
Yeah, which I could not get still. I got reconstruction and destabilizing, which is
That's not bad
again,
though.
Okay.
That's actually
Again, that's okay.
yeah. That's I think what Dado was showing. That's a good roll for it.
I got another on the same column as reconstruction. I got Beacon rounds, which if that had repulsor brace, it would have been like absolutely perfect. But it took me so many runs to get that. You couldn't tell me how many.
You should tell me how many.
Probably 20, 30 runs.
Your battles paint a portrait.
Wow, what an elegant arsenal. Dismantle. Another judgment. Sudden death. Alright, this is gonna be it. Yes! Envious Assassin destabilizing rounds. Exactly what I wanted. Judgment Adept. Alright. Lone Wolf Rhyme Stealer. I'm gonna wait until the last week when they give the alternative spending for the non-area manifolds. They said they're gonna make a new way to spend them.
I mean, so easy to get. And how long does that run just take us there? Like maybe.
Oh, bro, like 20 minutes. I
odd
think it's at like
minutes?
21 minutes. Yeah.
And you get the same amount of manifolds doing it on the lower difficulty than you do on Ultimatum as well.
You can probably go up the lift now, Lane, and get the chest up here.
I will have to double check.
weapon I really cared about from all these weapons, all the dungeons, the Cold Comfort, anyone I really cared about.
What's the role you want for Cold Comfort?
Envious Arsenal bait and switch, or Envious Arsenal and Elemental Moaning.
That they didn't
I've
make these
got
chests weekly. That would've
Impulse
been nice.
Amplifier, bait and switch. That's really all I have for that one.
For what's
Bad,
good?
but like,
For Cold Comfort?
What'd you
there's
say,
a rocket
Roy?
launcher from
Oh, got it.
Ghost.
That's what I want to do with Velta Glass, because I want to just get Hezen.
Oh, a crafted version. Yeah.
Yeah.
That gun is insane. Like, what makes it so good is the origin trait.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I have a feeling rockets might not be bad next season. What the hell is that?
Yeah, I think it'd be good.
Gun are you running? Oh, it's riposte. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait for Lane to get up here and I'll go to the tower because I need to. I'm gonna check Zavala. Have some ciphers I can spend at him. Should be able to open that chest lane.
You?
Sick. Bring us to the tower again. I'm hungry, but I don't want to cook.
What time is it for you now? Both of you?
For me?
Like midnight, I guess? Yeah.
For me, it's 11:45 at night, like PM. So it's about to be. It's about to be midnight.
Well, for me, I'm halfway through the next day now.
How many are you? 10 hours ahead of me?
14 hours, I think, ahead of you.
How the fuck does that even make sense?
It's 2:45 a.m. for me.
2:45 p.m. for me.
Okay, so you're
That's
only 12
insane.
hours for me.
What day is it for you
Yeah.
right now? Is it the 11th?
Thursday the 12th.
Oh yeah, Tom's already living in the future, bro.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
Oh, there's a
Like
something.
crazy
Wait,
when
what?
you think that.
Why do I get the? Wait, what? Just the Salvation's Edge memento was sitting there for me at Rahul.
Oh yeah, they kind of decided just to give everyone that for some reason.
No, I thought it was cool, and that there were so many times where we should have gotten that memento and we never did. I had a few runs where we never had a wipe, and
Oh, I remember it was, but I think it was like bugged.
It was.
Point, I think.
yeah.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Which gun do I want to put?
I think
that
that's
on?
why they gave it. Just basically gave it to everyone who completed it. 'Cause
Actually, I should save all my mementos. That way, when Edge of Fate comes out, I can put them on all the new weapons, because all of these ones are probably obsolete because none of them are gonna have, none of them are gonna be tier 5. Oh, okay, that's how I can check how many mementos are at. I have 1 Trials Memento, 3 Nightfall, 1 Gambit, 1 Games, 1 Lost, 1 Dawning, 1 Monolithic. Yeah.
1 Trials, 3 Night, 3 Gambit, 3 Game.
Oh, 3
Lost.
Gambit? No wonder why you hate Gambit. A lot.
I think I'd had 2 to drop like in consecutive games. Dawning, Monolithic, 2 Volt Glass, Iron Banner.
Okay, boys, maybe I'm crazy, but the fucking glass keepsake goes hard.
The Vaulted Glass one? That one's not bad.
I actually do like that one quite a bit.
I haven't really
I like the
gotten to
Garden one as well.
inspect the
The Garden one
monolithic
looks pretty
one.
good.
Why don't I see my Lotus Eaters anywhere in here? I'd have 3 of them, according to my API, but
Are they on other characters?
probably. I'm checking those right now. Not on my Titan, and not on my Hunter.
If I'm on tomorrow and you guys want to, I need to get the fucking hand cannon from that new dungeon.
Oh, the.
I haven't done that one very much though. I won't lie to you. Like, I'm not gonna be going in there with like a whole fucking head full of sense on how to do all that shit.
Pretty straightforward, that dungeon. I think the only I think actually the second encounter is more difficult than the final boss, actually.
The second encounter, I really don't understand that one because the first time I cleared it, I just did it with randoms, and one of the dudes in there was cheesing the fuck out of that second encounter, and I have no idea how he beat it, but he beat it by himself. He just told us to stand back.
Oh, I mean, there's like an actual way to do it. We can explain to you what all this stuff means when we're in there, like what the proper, intended way.
The funny thing is, like, the symbols make sense from Val, but I don't understand how they correlate in that because I literally did it with a dude that basically soloed it with me and some other dude in there.
Yeah, this is a problem. That's why people don't fucking learn anything.
Yeah, because the dude literally did not want us fucking with anything. He was like, "Hey, just stand back. I'll do the mechanics. You guys just kill shit."
Like, the second encounter's not that bad. Part of it, you just, there's a whole, common... It's, not like Verity 2.0, but it definitely is, it's tough to, wrap your head around when you're hearing it. But, there is, a way that you can kind of force start damage phases. Not by, that's not cheesing it anyway. It's a way to legit do the encounter. You pretty much, the second encounter is kind of cool because it's, you pick how the encounter goes based on the symbols that you input on the wheels. So pretty much what the guy was probably doing was
forcing it on left and only doing left, I'd imagine.
Probably right, if anything. That way.
Perhaps.
I think he was doing right side.
Yeah, he probably was forcing the damage phase on the right wheel every single time.
Well, I know the strat a lot of people have been using is they just only do the far left one. And then just start damage immediately. So that obviously you have a longer damage phase by doing it that way, but you just don't worry about what the other wheels are. You just leave them and you do damage by the door, by the back door essentially. Where you leave the encounter, you just put a barricade in a well there, and the ogres can't shoot you. Actually, that room is really poorly designed. Actually, I don't know why they thought to do it that way. The ogres can't shoot you if you stand in the back. The wizards, only wizard that can shoot is the one that spawns at the top of the stairs at the beginning. The only one that can shoot you if you at the back there. So that's what people do. Is just force the damage on left, and then go to the back door, and then usually one or not two phase it.
Well, I did get a repulsor destabilizing Lotus Eater.
Did?
Yeah, it's on a depth though. And I have one with repulsor brace reverberation. Reconstruction doesn't seem so bad on that, but I don't know if it's worth the ciphers.
You can get I can get 25 bullets in the mag, which is very nice.
With reconstruction?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably can do it.
And there's going to be unstop sidearm next season, so they're still going to be very good next season as well.
Yeah, the rocket sidearms ain't going nowhere. Oh, I never got rake angle. I had to go figure. I never played last season, so didn't play a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's Cruel Mercy this week for the Nightfall weapon.
Yeah, that's been it's just been Cruel Mercy and then one of the older weapons rotating every week for the last few weeks.
As you were.
I'll wait to see if Lotus Eater comes back to focus on the depth one.
Yeah, it was last week, sadly. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. It'll be fine. It'll come back
Or the week
before
before last.
before it's done.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a bunch of my trials stuff. Oh, wait. I gotta see if I have good bittersweet. Then, nah, I'll go focus that. Oh, a bunch of them in here. Oh, this one's got bait and switch.
So if you how many of the patterns do you still need, Roy, that you haven't done already?
For what? Just in general?
Like the crafted weapons. I mean, crafted weapons. You still need to get.
Like I need some Crota ones, and then like pretty much the raid ones. But it's just because I can't be bothered. Like I don't want to do Garden of Salvation. I don't want to do Last Wish. I don't really want to do Crota, so it's my own fault. But like for all the seasonal ones, like I'm pretty much like.
I mean, you could just do a boss checkpoint every week and just get a red border every week that way.
Yeah, I could. It's just all about like the bounty that they have there.
True. That's just you'll get like
an extra one
just for completing it. Like, yeah, and then you get another one if you do that bounty. You can get two per week, plus any others that luckily drop for you.
I actually did get a prosecutor from that last run that is much better than the one I had. This one's Dragonfly and Volt Shot.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
There's one. Boost change, bait and switch, perpetual bait and switch.
That's what I did with like some of the raid weapons. I just did the boss checkpoint and then that once a week essentially until they got the weapons I needed. The only weapons I have left to craft are ones you actually can't get anymore. When I was off for like a year, the old like you know, the class specific swords like Gold Tusk and Death's Razor. Those two. I got the Titan one, but I didn't get the Hunter or Warlock ones. I don't think you can get them anymore.
What weapons
I think
again?
The swords, you know, they're class-specific swords. Like the Warlock is Death's Razor.
Oh, yeah, like gunsmiths sometimes will sell them.
I don't think they do.
Let's get you back out there.
I thought like it was tied to the rotating Avalon mission, but it's apparently not. Like I think there's just no way of getting them. I don't know they've never been in Xur rotation. They've never been in Banshee rotation. Unfortunate. Right, fellas. Well, I think I'm gonna hop off here. So I'll leave you to enjoy your evening, and I'll catch you in a bit.
Alrighty. Later, brother.
Take it easy, Tom.
See you later, man. Later, Roy.
Bring us to the helm lane to see if I can focus some shit over there.
Oh, you're all good, dude.
How's did you start at Hot Topic yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Yep. I actually really like it there.
Really? That's good.
Yeah.
I was skeptical. King of the emos, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, don't be as skeptical about that as my next job.
Isn't that what you are? What are you doing? I thought that was Hot Topic.
I have another one. This will put me at 3 jobs.
God damn.
I have been summoned to become Chucky at Chuck E. Cheese.
Wait, deadass?
Yeah, I'm not fucking with you. That's
You're gonna be
bullshit.
Chucky at Chuck E. Cheese?
Fuck yeah, why not?
Lane. I'm so proud of you.
Come so far. I'm going to become the rat that runs the child casino.
5 Nights at Freddy's real life.
Hell yeah, why not?
I have. Did you see how they made a new season of Phineas and Ferb?
No.
Okay, well, anyways, that doesn't really, you don't really need to know, like, it will have known. So anyways, they made a new season, or a few seasons of Phineas and Ferb, and part of the new season was, like, I forgot what scene it was, like, I didn't watch it, I didn't watch the new season, I just saw, like, the clip on TikTok, and it was some dude in, like, in a costume, like a mascot costume, and he goes up to one of the characters and, like, asks him something or whatever. He's like, "Oh no, I'm just leaving now," and but no, he's like, I'm heading out, gotta go to my next job, and the guy was like, "Oh, okay, like, have fun," and then, like, the guy walks away, and the dude in the mascot costume looks at, like, you know, does, like, breaks the fourth wall or whatever, looks at the camera and goes, "I have an engineering degree."
Yeah.
That's how it would be. Yeah. Sadness, man.
It is hilarious. I was just kind of thinking about it. I'm like, alright, so I'm like, life is fucking me pretty hard. What would be a really chill job? I was over in Muncie, and I was like, you know what, dude? It's like, fuck it. I'm gonna stop in here and see if they're hiring. And sure enough, they were. And the lady was like, I'd like to interview you. And I'm like, yeah, alright.
What kind of questions do they ask in the interview for you to be Chucky at Chuck E. Cheese?
Well, as funny as it sounds, dude, this is exactly how it worked out. I sat down. She asked if I was looking for full-time, part-time. I said I would like to make it into full-time. And I said that I thought that it would be fun to repair the old games. Well, in fact, she said that she had no problem with me training with the game technician to learn how to, like, take apart the games and build them and fix them and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, alright, cool. She's like, however, while you're training with him to do that, do you have any problems with the Chucky suit? And I was like, no.
Problems?
Why? Yeah, like, any issues with it. Like, I don't know, dude. I've met more people with a fucking fear of mascots than I ever even thought.
Yeah, but in that logic, yes, I get, like, saying do you have a fear of it, but, like, they'd be like, yeah, like, are there any problems with it? Just sounds funny. It's like, no, it's a fucking costume, bro.
Well, that's kind of what I thought, but I was like, no, like, I don't have any issues with that whatsoever. Why? And she was like, because I would really love it if you would be Chucky. And I'm like, okay, so what's the deal with that? She's like, okay, so, like, you won't have to do it your entire shift. She's like, but just, like, a couple times during your shift, we'll have you be Chucky. And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna be fixing old games and wearing a fucking Chucky mascot. I was like, at what point did my life become so shit and so demoralizing that this is where I ended up? But then I was like, you know what, fuck it, dude, we ball, who cares?
Yeah.
So, my fucking track to a full-time job is starting at Chuck E. Cheese.
Man, this conversation has been one of the, I am loving this.
Yeah?
I want to go to visit you now just to see you in the Chucky outfit.
It was so funny, dude. Mackenzie was giving me shit about it.
He has your brother, he has
like,
to.
Dude, he's like, it's gonna be sick. He's like, you're gonna be drowning in MILF pussy. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't have to worry about that, dog. He's like, well, we at least get him hot and bothered and let me slide him?
That's
like,
fucked, bro.
Sure. Sure, dude, you can borrow the suit.
Back in grade school, our school mascot was the Viper, and we had like a mascot outfit, and I was in student government, so I volunteered to wear the mascot outfit, and that was fun.
Was it fun though?
Yeah, it was. I mean, when I was a kid, yes, absolutely. I loved it. It was awesome. but as an adult, I would not do that. Doesn't mean the grind isn't real, and if it paid enough money, that I wouldn't.
I mean, I will be real with you, like...
Does the other repair guy have to wear the Chucky suit?
The actual technician? No.
Yeah. Oh, alright.
No, that
Hecate
dude
is
gets
back
paid
with
a
us, and
shitload
no
of money
moment
to
too
just travel
soon.
from different
Whatever was
fucking Chuck E.
happening in the
Cheeses
old
to
Devil's
fix their
Lair will
games.
need to wait.
Alright. I guess that, you know, that could be you. Maintenance technician.
Yeah, literally just like game tech.
Turning a quest here, I'm sorry.
And honestly, where I have like a super fucking deep interest in video games, I feel like it'll be sick as fuck to get a mess with the old games and shit. Cause I even like the retro shit. Like it doesn't have to be new for me.
Right.
Which it's funny because I was thinking about it like whenever I was first like kicking it around my head, like am I really gonna fucking apply here or not? And I was like, dude, like this could be a path to where you could get to do something way fucking cooler.
Yeah, we're working on stuff.